Hello, I'm Aubrey Shepard on the 23rd of February 2015. It's snowing outside and I came dressed for it, and I still wasn't warm outside. Okay, we're at the Omni Center's annual banquet. There's Allison Carter on the right and one of our other stalwarts on the left. And you can see in the background many people. There's Dick Bennett. We've got several pictures of him. There's behind him is Mr. Tiffany, who's also has a recording of this show, as we do. That's the I'm sorry, former Greenland Mayor John Gray. That's a zoomed up shot. And that's one that got the guy beside him, Michael um, Cranford. Let's see. Anyway, he's a nice guy too. And there's some more good stalwarts of Omni. Julie Thacker was working in the kitchen as a volunteer, and she did a great job. She's always there. Young Noah is part of some of the groups. And you know Stephen Koger, he's going to perform on March 1st. And that tells you when that is, coming up fast. Anyway, we've got, let's see, I can't remember her name at the moment. Okay, you've seen the lady at left touting the Buffalo River issue, and Lauren Hawkins, was it right? And she's treasurer of Omni. And here's a group shot from an angle, and there's a zoom across that same shot, I guess. And you see Dick Bennett again, and a whole bunch of other people that you probably know, many of, and I won't try to name them all, but they really enjoyed the program. There's a photo of World Peace Wetland Prairie on the screen, showing last year's newspaper photo from there, from the event, and our several-year-old poster, which is, what, 7 feet wide or something, and when you actually see it on the ground. And there is Joe Newman, who's going to continue to push and get the radio, local radio, low power radio, online this year. Oh, I shouldn't promise, but he's got most of it figured out and most agreements made for it. And that was Alice Beats, and there you can see Moshe Newmark at left, and well, we'll see the other guy again here. That couple you see on the square in the summertime for the last few years. And there is Steve and Bernetta. They're both, well, he's a board member and she's a professor of botany and biology. And here's a young lady whose dad runs a store down on Block Avenue. You know who I'm talking about. And, you know, I messed up this little crop or adjustment trying to get this lady to show up better. And I overdid the adjustment. Otherwise, the picture would be fine. And maybe I did it with some others. Okay, well, there are some people you might know. I know that Flint knows. And here's a picture that's not supported. What am I going to do? Well, I'll keep talking. Aha, this lady. Well, I didn't over-adjust her picture, apparently, so she looks quite nice. And there's Steve Winkler and his wife at right, and at left, Miss Shoppett. And there's Winkler again. And they're all having a good time after the event talking. Dick Bennett with that lady you saw alone. And here you see Dick Bennett alone. And that's cropped. And So I lost one uh, out of the group, but that's the risk I take. Till next time, do your part to help keep the water clean, the air pure, and the woods green, and hope the snow today is the last of the season. See ya. Hello, I'm Aubrey Shepard. It's the 26th of February 2014, and let's see some photos from, well, this is the Omni dinner. You may not see all the pictures in quite the order I had them planned, but the also includes pictures of John Zimmer, who died this past week, and he'll be greatly missed. He's a wonderful citizen of Fayetteville. He was on the telecommunication board, and I believe the public access board, whatever it was called back 10 years ago or more. And he was one of the founders of this. These pictures are from the Omni dinner, and we've got more of these than anything else. But anyway, about John Zimmer, he was it's called Northwest Arkansas Democratic Group, or Senior Democrats. He was president of that at one time, and he was a member of I think Audubon and the Sierra Club. I know he's on the Sierra Club this year, not the board anymore, but he was still a member, dues-paying member, and he was just a guy who got angry about bad things and happy about good things. And there's Mary Beth Mulholland. That's Kelly Mulholland's mother. She was at the dinner, but she's eating standing up in front of the kitchen, and that's because there's Joanna Pollock. Anyway, Mary Beth was working in the kitchen and serving food there, and that's Joanna's little baby boy, and he's growing fast. Seeds that feed. You can see people from all kinds of different groups who were represented at the Omni Banquet. When you think of what's Omni, well, Omni Center for Peace, Justice, and Ecology is, and there's Dick Bennett, founder, in the center of that picture, founder of Omni. It's sort of an umbrella group for many of these nonprofits, and they help facilitate things for those nonprofits, which also may be doing the work or meeting at the Omni House, which was donated by Dick Bennett. It's called the Bennett House for that reason. Here's some more of the wonderful women who were slaving away in the kitchen. Oh, they didn't cook there. Mostly that stuff was cooked and brought in, but they served, cleaned up. And all. This is the current Sierra Club Arkansas board, executive board, and see these birds? Well, this was at Bob Allen's house, and look at those birds spinning around there. And I wish I had Joe Neal here for this, because he'd identified these birds for us, but he was busy. It's great to have him earlier. And Bob Allen lives way out in the woods where there's no development plan. Everything's safe except, well, forest fire, I guess, but the Ozarks don't have a lot of forest fires except the controlled burns that occur there. But I was pleased to get this close to these species, which are not ones I see at my house close up. I don't have feeders. I do put bird seed out, particularly in the winter, on various levels above the ground and a few on the ground, so that many species that do come through our yard, which has got a lot of oak trees and so forth. Okay, that's Tom McKinney, and that's on the tributary of Big Piney Creek where Bob Allen lives. And if you were a Sierra Club member in earliest time it was operating in Fayetteville, Tom was there. Fayetteville is a certified community wildlife habitat, and this is the certificate Fayetteville got just about 3 or 4 years ago for providing habitat in the city. And I think that things Joe Neal talked about in his take were very much a part of that process. Until next time, it's Aubrey Shepherd asking you to do your part to help keep the water clean, the air pure, and the woods green. See you.